Hey friends, welcome to AI Automation Mastery. Today we're going to see one important workflow, that is expense tracking workflow. This workflow acts as a very good fundamental concept to understand the AI agent. Please stay tuned and follow this workflow and practice this workflow. I'm giving entire the JSON document in the description. You can download and you can import in your N8N and you can execute that. So without any delay, let me go to the workflow. Friends, the one I'm showcasing is the agent expense tracking workflow. Okay, so let me tell you brief about this workflow. The business requirement is like everybody have the intention, everybody have some kind of intention to record their expenses, right? So usually we will allocate some Google sheet to record everyday expenses, how much we are spending day by day. But the problem is to record, right? Whenever we spend anything, we don't have Google sheet with us anyway. It's very hard to update in a mobile. So we usually do it at night. At the end of the day, we usually update all the expenses. So what happens is initial days we will expect, we will do it very disciplined manner, but after some time what happens is we lose interest, and at the middle of the night we remember that we need to update the Google sheet and we postpone it to next day. Afterwards we will stop updating our expenses. So if we have a facility, like if you open the our mobile phone and if you open any messenger like WhatsApp or Telegram, and if you give some kind of voice message immediately after the spending, like I spent 2000 rupees in a shopping mall, I ate I had 5000 rupees in a hotel, like that, if you able to spend immediate voice message, then the internal workflow will trigger and that will going to update the Google sheet accordingly. Then our job becomes easy, right? That is a business requirement. So let me walk through the business requirement, let me walk through the workflow, how it is designed and what are the critical components, so that you can understand and you can also import and text and you can understand what how the A agent performing in this workflow. So I took Telegram as a trigger. Let me open the Telegram and let me show the Google Sheet also. So this is existing Google Sheet. I'm cleaning up the Google Sheet for demo purpose. My Google Sheet is free. Then I'm coming over here. I'm starting this workflow. I'm going to my Telegram and I received salary of 2 lakhs. I just given our expenditure, our income into normal English. So what happens is it went and it is updating the Google Sheet. Now I got the response. So the transaction has been successfully recorded. Is the details salary 2000. So just I given the received salary. By seeing this statement, um, the workflow understands it is a credit one. So it updated Google Sheet as a credit transaction because I got the money, right? So next one, I'm giving some voice message like I spend 3000 rupees in a hotel. I just send a voice message. Now I am triggering workflow. So it pick up the voice message, it converts the voice message to text, and text is given to agent, and agent is processing the voice message and is updating the Google Sheet. And after updation, if I give a voice message, right, again converting the response into the audio, and I'm getting the response in the Telegram. So I got the response. Let me.
The transaction has been successfully recorded. Here are the updated details after your hotel expenditure. 1. Salary transaction. Snow. 1. Credit debit. Credit. Type of expense. Salary. Amount 1000. Total 2000. 2. Hotel transaction. Snow. 2. Credit debit debit. Type of expense. Hotel. Amount 3000. Total 197,000. If you need assistance with anything else, let me know.
So this is what it is updated in Google Sheet. 2 lakhs I got and 3000 hotel expenses. So remaining is 1,90,000 in the balance, right? So this way, uh, it can act as an our personal expense assistant. If you have any question like what is my current balance, and when voice is going to text is going to agent, and agent executing, and finally I got the response. The response is look like this.
Your current balance is 7,000 rupees. If you need assistance with anything else or have further questions about transactions, feel free to ask.
So it is in voice, it may be giving some different result. Let me text in what is my current balance. There is some issue with my voice, the files. Let me give the text, try with the text. So the response. So your current balance is 1,90,000 rupees. So what are my recent transactions? So it returns the recent transaction. So here are your recent transaction. One is a salary day credit, and the second one is the 3,000 rupees hotel debit. Right. So this way, just by sending some voice message or the text message, it will update my expenses in the Google Sheet. So let me open the let me break down that workflow, then you can understand clearly. So the first part is the first part is a Telegram trigger. Whenever I send a message in Telegram, this is got invoked. And second part is I'm checking is this Telegram message is voice or not, like this voice. If that is voice, it go to the true end and get that file and converts that voice to audio to text, and text is given to our assistant. If it is direct text, again it will set to some variable. That variable is given to the assistant. Assistant means a agent. So this agent is the system prompt given. This agent is, let me open the system prompt. So this is a prompt. This is very important thing to understand. This is a heart and brain to understand in this use case. Let me copy somewhere like this. One sec. Let me copy over here. So this is my system prompt. So in this system prompt, what I'm mentioning is analyze the user input. User input means whatever I send from the Telegram, that is coming over here. Analyze the user input, and from that user input, create this structure, because my Google Sheet has this structure. Okay, these columns. Google Sheet has these columns, right? So based on the input, create this structure, and the column number, first column is a incremental, right? I won't get anything from the user input. And whenever it is a credit, it means whenever the user input is credit, it means user input. Then add amount to the total. There is a initially total, so add amount to the total. If it is a debit, subtract amount from the total, right? Always I get the current balance in the total contains the current balance. So once you have all the output, append the data in Google Sheet, right? And send the confirmation message back to Telegram. So if any point the total is 0 or less, send me email and Telegram alert. If the user request is not transaction, then check for the below and perform accordingly. If user asks the outstanding balance, provide the information. If user requests the recent transactions, provide the three recent transaction information. So these are all things I mentioned in this prompt. So in this prompt, what we are telling is, hey agent, you need to perform these duties. So we are assigning agent a duties to the agent in this prompt, so that the prompt the agent will act accordingly, right? Now this agent requires three things. Agent requires a brain, your agent requires a memory, and user agent requires tools. Here the brain is the ChatGPT model I assigned. If you open the ChatGPT model, so I took the ChatGPT 4.0 mini. This model is capable to understand the user request, and this model is capable to understand and break down the user request into the Google Sheet column structure. If you open the Google Sheet column structure, serial number, credit debit, type of expense, amount total, the similar thing, right? So this will agent will take help of the LLM model here, and it will able to break down the user input into the this Google Sheet compatible structure, right? And yeah, it will update to Google Sheet over here, right? Afterwards, just I'm checking if initial user request is a voice. I'm converting voice to text again. I'm sending the voice file, text to voice again, voice file. Initial request is a text. I'm just directly sending to the Telegram. So this is very simple use case. Just import the use case JSON file to your N8N and just configure your Google Sheet and your AI models, ChatGPT models. That's it. You can run and you can check it out. Okay. One more thing is you need to create your own Telegram bot for that. So I'm using Telegram bot over here. I'm creating a Telegram bot called my um, sub SCP n10 underscore bot. It is very easy to create the Telegram bot. I will mention in other video. So just from the bot, you need to send an request. So my trigger is configured to this bot. Okay, whatever I have some client ID, client secret comment configured, that I configured in my trigger, right? So that's all for this use case. If you have any question, you can post in the comment. I can help you. You can take the JSON from the description. Please execute and practice. So see you and with other scenario in the next session.